We've had the 2026 Tesla Model Y, this launch series Tesla Model Y, for a little bit over 2 months, and we've driven close to 4,000 miles total. So I think it'd be a good time right now to give you my 2-month review on it, because at the end of the day, it is a fantastic vehicle, super comfortable, and I don't really have too many, regrets on getting it, but there are a couple things that maybe I might have done differently now that there's different options available. But let's get into this quick 2-month review of the brand new Tesla Model Y. But before we get into this review, let me give you a quick update on everything that's done so far. We've got the Unplugged Performance rims, 21-inch rims, UP05s, this one in titanium satin finish. If you guys are even remotely interested in getting your rims for your Tesla vehicle, they just started a new rim trade-in program or wheel trade-in program where you can sell your stock rims to Unplugged Performance and they'll give you a credit that you can get some cool rims, performance rims like this. I really think these look way better than the actual first ones that we got, which were also UP05s, but in a satin black finish. This one just pops a lot more. Now on top of that, this is a satin red, crimson red paint protection film wrapped by our buddy Austin at AIM Wrap, and on top of that, this is a Flexi Shield paint protection film material. So really cool and really nice, because I think paint protection film is the way to go, especially colored PPF at these points. But a quick walk around this Tesla Model Y, it is a fantastic vehicle. As I just said, it is super comfortable, the suspension is super dialed in, the ride quality amazing, and the noise cancellation or noise vibration reduction on the interior of the cabin is really nice as well. There's plenty of accessories that we've got from Jowa on the inside, which add a little bit more comfort with the Tesla as we drive around. So here's what it sounds like when you open and close it. And now let's go inside the cabin, because you can kind of hear, we're near a highway now and you can hear it. And then we'll jump in the cabin so you can hear how much less sound it actually is. Super quiet, but you can see as we're in the cabin now, it is very calming, very peaceful, and you don't hear anything from the outside, as you should with any nice vehicle out there. This rear tail light is probably another favorite feature of mine because of how different it is compared to other Tesla vehicles or even any vehicle on the road, especially when you're driving at night. And if you're wondering on the tint, we actually went with 3M tint from OC Tint Solutions, my favorite tint shop in the Orange County area. If you're interested, hit up Jason, the owner, and ask for the Dennis deal so that he can hook you up. But besides that, I mean, there hasn't really been too many issues just yet. There was a build defect with the rear view mirror that we actually took it to Tesla service and got that fixed immediately. There also is like a slight clunk. We don't know if it's coming from the front or the rear, but definitely it's from the left side. I took it to Tesla service. They said monitor it for a little bit longer just to see what happens. But really, let me show you a couple different things I'm semi-annoyed about with the Tesla Model Y. The first one is going to be this trunk cover. I mean, it's really cool. Don't get me wrong that they've decided to include this, but this thing is, I guess I'm just not I'm not good at like positioning this. Every single time it gets stuck, it's not a smooth type of thing, and then when I try and close it, sometimes I'm not necessarily catching it the right way, so it gets stuck. And then the worst of all is when I fold it like this, sometimes it gets stuck like this or it just falls down. So it's kind of a nuisance sometimes. But I mean, don't get me wrong, I like how I can remove it when I want to and throw it and hide it away, because a lot of times I will put a bunch of stuff in here in the back, and so it is nice that this hides away when we need to underneath here. But the other thing with that is that when you do put it down here, it does take up a lot of space on the left and the right side, and so it kind of like protrudes a little bit. Still, at the end of the day, I'm actually appreciative of this type of feature. A lot of different things probably could be adjusted minimally to make it a little bit better. It is just so crazy how more quiet it is in the interior of the cabin once you close all the doors. We're near a highway, as we said before, and you can really hear it when we're outside. Right when we close the door, it is perfectly quiet in here. But the last gripe I kind of have with the launch series, and I mean, it is what we purchased, and at the end of the day, it is the exact expectation. But now that the long-range all-wheel drive was released a month later after the launch series, and now that we've got 1.99% financing only 2 months later, it is kind of crazy that maybe we could have just waited and got a better deal at the end of the day, because then I wouldn't have to be forced to buy full self-driving, even though I really believe in it. And especially acceleration boost, that $2,000, I think I would forego on that one, because I don't really need the speed, and a long-range all-wheel drive is fast enough in my opinion as well. And all these little trim pieces pieces that say launch series, I don't really care about it either way at the end of the day with that. But let us know what your thoughts on it. But those are like my 1.5 types of gripes with the Model Y. At the end of the day, I really feel like this car is a hit. It is comfortable, it is smooth, and drives really nicely as well, and a perfect daily driver. So this was my quick video review of the Model Y after owning it after 2 months and driving almost 4,000 miles. But actually wait, let me show you the efficiency so far of the Model Y. So here it is, total 3,629 miles at an average efficiency of 299 watt hours per mile. The best yet so far during one trip was actually 273 watt hours per mile. But do keep in mind, I went from 20-inch stock rims to the 19-inch UP05 rims to now the 21-inch UP05 rims as well. So different rim size will definitely affect efficiency, so you can see what the different numbers are and maybe do some of the math to see what the range is. We did a road trip from 100% down to like 10%, and we got close to like 250 to 260 miles. And so this can definitely go almost 300 miles on a stock setup if you need it to be. And my favorite two accessories are definitely going to be this Jowa foam mount, so I can put my phone right there for full self-driving. And on top of that, we've got this under shield storage area so I can store my sunglasses and hide them away really nicely, because there really isn't a place to put them down here. My final review is basically, this is a fantastic vehicle, especially if you can get a deal on one right now, especially if you're getting a $2,000 loyalty offer or the 1.99% financing. If you want to wait a little bit longer, the deal will always get better as we get into Q3 and Q4 as we talk about on the live streams. But let us know what your thoughts on it. Please comment down below if you have any questions, hit that like button. I'll see you guys in the next one. See ya.